Hey YouTube, this is a video on how to make milk chocolate brownies. Well, to make these you're going to want a few utensils and some ingredients. It'd be probably best to have a pair of scissors, a spoon, and one of those wacky things. And if you can, a mixer. And to get started off with, we're probably going to want to set the oven to about 350 degrees. Maybe just a little below. Make them a bit thicker. Make sure nothing's in the oven. So, 350. You're going to want 4 eggs for these 2 boxes. Make sure you have these ones. If you don't, still probably just 4 eggs. Even if the boxes are bigger, it'll probably taste better. But you're going to want some vegetable oil and then some spraying oil for your pan. And to get started off with, go ahead and take the chocolate bags out of the chocolate boxes, and we're going to cut them open and pour them into our mixer thing. So just go ahead and cut open the bag like so. I don't know if you guys need to see this, but yeah, just cut it open and pour it into there. I'm skilled because I can do this with one hand, like a boss. So once you're done with that, if you want to, you can leave just a little bit of like some chocolate dry stuff in there and eat it. You won't get like sick or anything, but it still tastes like chocolate. It's good either way. Just throw this away or make a pile for your trash. And go ahead and open up the second box. And then do the same with this. And we're going to want to cut it open and pour it in there. Well, not pour it, but just shove it in there. And you can start smelling the powder. It smells really good, chocolate. Okay, now next on the directions is okay, crack open the 4 eggs and just plop them right in there. You're probably going to want a paper plate to set your eggshells on, just so you don't get the nasty egg white stuff on the counter. Could be nasty, you know. So here, I'll do this. So go ahead and crack them open, put them in there. Don't get the eggshells in there. Nobody likes crunchy brownies. So, just like that. Do all 4. You want a hard surface to crack your eggs on. Probably be best. So once you're done with that, you're going to want to get to the next step, which would be, okay, we want a half a cup of vegetable oil, and since we have these, we're going to times it by 2, so we want a full cup of vegetable oil. If you guys don't have vegetable oils, water's a perfect supplement. It'll do you just fine. So yeah, and if you don't have water, which almost anybody well, everybody has water, but if not, just use some margarine or some butter. Butter. Okay, oh, I forgot to tell you, pour it in there. Oh, did I do this right? Oh yeah, so pour that cup of vegetable oil in there. And next is 3 tablespoons of water. What is that equal to? I don't have tablespoons. Don't know why not. Here, I got an idea. What we can do here is, I have some stick butter somewhere. We can measure using those. Get the formula. Okay, so 1/4 of a cup equals 4 tablespoons. 1/4 of a cup equals 4 tablespoons. So 3, 6. So 6 would be, so 6 tablespoons is what we need of water. So 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna want about a half, almost half. No, we're gonna want about like, I don't know, just wing it about almost half of a cup. Let's wing it at just right below the line. Don't worry, it'll turn out fine. If you don't have water, go back to the supplement of butter. If you don't have butter, you can probably use some orange tea or some Sunny D, just to keep the moisture in the brownies. Oh yeah, then we're ready to blend. Blender. I think we're done with the measuring cup, but okay, so what we're going to want to do here, if you have this exact one, just raise it up like so, and then we're going to start off slow, otherwise powder will go all over. Like that. See? I don't know if you guys saw it. And it's starting the chocolate, as you can see. And then as we slowly progress, turn it up higher. And then higher. And higher. Now we're going to do this for just a couple of minutes. And while we're waiting on this, we're going to throw away our trash. Yuckiness in the trash. Oh, that stinks. We should probably keep this though. It does have measurements on it if you want to look at it. And in the meanwhile, we can probably slow this down. Probably just even turn it off. Oh. So there's our brownie mix. It's doing pretty good. Now, for best quality of your brownies, you're going to want to keep this and eat it for later. Oh, just set it on a paper plate, and then once we're done cooking, you can eat that. Just lick the chocolate around it. That's the best part about cooking. Okay, and now, so we got this big thing of chocolate, and we need to put it in there, this glass pan. But before that, we need to test it, you know. Make sure everything's going good. So what I'm going to do is just get a spoon. Like any spoon, you could probably even get a fork. You can take about this much. Oh, but make sure it don't drip on you, because this stuff may stain you. So that was really good. Perfect tenderness. And then once you're done with that, just go ahead and put your spoon right back in there and start stirring. Get the clumpiness out. So just shake it around. And oh, look at that spoon. Go ahead. This one's dripping. So that was actually really good. So just put your spoon in the sink, and what we're going to do next is spray the pan. Get your spraying oil. Not sure how well you guys can see, but this doesn't take any professionalness. You just spray it. Not too much though, because you don't want too much. If you don't have spraying oil, a perfect supplement would probably be bacon. Tastes good and it's kind of greasy. So now what we're going to go ahead and do is take your wacky spoon in your thing of chocolate and pour it in your glass pan. You don't have to have a glass pan. You can use probably a non-flammable plastic, or if you want to, a metal pan. But if you don't spray, your brownies are going to be sticking. That's not only as good for your health. So I like to leave some chocolate in here inside the pan for me. So when I'm done, I can just take a spoon and eat from it. And this stuff tastes the best. But one time I found a hair in my brownies. I didn't tell anyone. Yeah, so like if you accidentally, like a hair falls in your food and you don't know where it went, and you're baking it for the family, don't tell them. Because it'll be funny watching them eat, but you'll only know about it. So we're done with this, and it says to put in the oven for about 24 minutes, anywhere from 24 minutes to 51 minutes. What you can do is take a fork while it's in the oven and just poke it in and see if it's dry. Not too dry though. You just don't want a liquid in there. So yeah, you can put it in there, come back every 10-15 minutes and see if it's done. Poke it in there. I'm not going to make a 50-minute video because that's just not me. But here, you just put it in there in the oven. Don't burn yourself. Like, see, you should probably wear protection gloves. But see, I don't feel like wearing them. And then you don't need the directions anymore. And if you end up burning it, just pick around it. Like, just get your fingers in there and pick around the burnt edges. And that's just how it works. And then if you have some chocolate at the bottom, which like what I do, you can eat that. Just sometimes it might give you a bellyache, but that's normal. If you start like throwing up and then you ate too much, but you're fine. You don't need to go to the doctor. You don't have any disease. You'll be fine. Because like the egg is actually healthy for you sometimes and good for your health, I guess. My doctor told me. And my pharmacist. Not only my pharmacist, but my school teacher said it's good for your health. It tends to get away like a cold, I guess. If you have a cold, it's great for that. You might want to wash your hands when you're done. Pick up any messes so your madre does not get mad. And go ahead and put away all the rest of the materials you're going to want. Well, you don't need. If you have powdered sugar, just put a very thin layer on top of your brownies and it'll become delish. It's really good, actually. And, well, I'll leave you guys to this. Please like and subscribe. Really hope you like this video. Try to make it interesting. But this and that is for me. I might give that to my sister. Actually my brother. I don't have any sisters, but I call my brothers my sisters. But anywho, bye-bye. Bye. Bye.